There's a moment in your life when you start to realize how much fear has changed your life. Not the loud kind, not the visible panic everyone can see, but the quiet kind that sits in your chest and whispers, "Don't mess up." Atychiphobia, the fear of failure. No one teaches you the word, but somehow you learn the feeling. You learn it in the classrooms, on the fields, in the pressure of expectations, and in the silence after everyone leaves. For me, it showed up early, when I was a kid on stage, telling jokes just to make people laugh. I wasn't trying to be funny. I was trying to prove I belonged there, trying to convince myself that I could handle being seen. High school added more layers, moments that hit harder, moments that pushed me, moments that made me question whether I was good enough. And even now, I'm standing at the edge of whatever comes next. That fear is still here, quiet, patient, familiar. But here's the truth. Fear hasn't stopped me. Fear has shaped me. Fear has made me work harder, think deeper, care more. It's the reason I train, the reason I push myself, the reason I don't want to waste the chances I get. What motivates me most is my family, wanting to make them proud, wanting to show them all their sacrifices meant something. And yeah, part of me is driven by being underestimated. When someone doubts me, it hits that fear of failure, but it also lights a fire. I know who I am, a kid who loves baseball, who loves art, who loves creating, who sees the world in details most people miss. A kid who jokes around, but cares deeply. A kid who's confident on the outside, but still learning how to trust himself on the inside. A year from now, I see myself working through the fear, waking up early, training, getting better, sending highlight videos to coaches, even when I'm scared they won't respond. That's design thinking in real life. Trying, failing, fixing, and trying again. Learning that failure isn't the end, and it's an instruction manual, a blueprint. I see myself taking steps, even when my voice shakes, trusting the grind more than the outcome, finding a balance between ambition and patience. 2 years from now, I picture myself in college, maybe on a community college field, fighting for a D1 chance, maybe at a 4-year school, figuring out who I am, away from home. Either way, I see someone who's growing past his fear, not ignoring it, but carrying it with a purpose. I see myself creating value for teammates who need support, for friends who need someone to show up, for myself, in ways I never thought I could. And when I think of vocations, real callings, 3 paths rise up from the noise. Baseball, because competition forces honesty. It exposes your weaknesses, but it also can show you your strengths. It teaches you how to fail and how to rise from it. Creative work, because art lets me express what I can't say through photos, clothes, ideas. I can tell stories I never had the words for. Business, because building something from scratch is the opposite of fear. It's trust in your own vision and your own ideas. I don't know where each path leads. No one does. But I'm learning that uncertainty is just another kind of oxygen, something you have to breathe to grow. I believe that everything happens for a reason, not because the world is perfect, but because every failure, every doubt, every quiet fear teaches you something you'll need later. Every stumble still moves you forward. So here I am, not who I was, not yet who I'll be, but honest, vulnerable, afraid sometimes, and still choosing to move. This is my future, a journey shaped by courage and the fear that tries to hold it back, a story still unfolding, a future still forming. And one day, whether it's on the field, behind the camera, or in the world of business, you'll hear about me, not because I never failed, but because I kept going, even when failure felt closer than success. I give everything I have to become the person I know I can be, even if the fear walks beside me.